Hey everyone, Brian and Jeff with WorkshopAddict.com, and we're going to take a look at one of Hitachi's smaller 18-volt drills. Now, if you didn't know this, Hitachi is going to change their name to Metabo HPT soon in the future, so you'll probably see this drill renamed. This drill is model number DS18DBFL2, and it's a nice half-inch chuck small drill. We're going to compare them to two of the smaller drills in front of Jeff.
We took the Dewalt DCD797 and the Milwaukee 2701.
And the big difference between these two in testing is that the Metabo or the Hitachi has a 3.0 amp hour compact battery, where the Dewalt has 2.0 and Milwaukee also. 2.0. So let's go over some quick specs on this just to get you engaged as to what this drill does and has. It's a 2-speed drill, 0 to 1800 RPM on speed 2. Speed 1 is 0 to 400 RPM, weighs 3.5 pounds with the battery. It's a 22 position mechanical chuck, and this one came in a kit with two 3.0 amp hour batteries, a charger, and a bag. Now, we were drilling some metal in this just to kind of get our feel of the power and just how everything looked. You ended up actually finding some chuck wobble.
And that led us to our next test to see exactly what kind of run out we had in each one of the chucks.
So we laid each drill down, had a long rod coming out, and the Hitachi really did well in this, although it shares a common chuck with the Dewalt. The Milwaukee came in second on that with very little, and then the Dewalt
was a complete letdown. It was all over the place.
The Dewalt was all over the place. But that kind of pushed us into, okay, we're gonna go on to wood, and we're gonna start diving into some power. So we pulled out a 7/8 inch spade bit on high speed.
The Hitachi performed great.
Pretty much flawlessly. It just went right through it. And then we pulled out the Dewalt, and we found the Dewalt's kryptonite.
Yes, every time we use this drill in a test, the 7/8 speed bore kills it.
I don't know why. You'll see in the future, it's just weird.
It's
pull
just
out
the 7/8.
Yeah, you pull out the Milwaukee, the Milwaukee just went straight through it. It was a little bit slower than maybe the Dewalt and the Hitachi, but it didn't cut out a bit.
Which its RPM range is slower than both the other ones.
We moved on to an 1.25 inch spade bit, again on high, and the Hitachi powered right through this. The surprise for us was?
So did the Dewalt. No issues.
It cut out mid-hole on one, but that was it. So it's odd where the 7/8, just again, it was its kryptonite. The Milwaukee again went through. It did cut out at the bottom of one of the holes, and that's kind of where all these drills are going to cut out, because there is that little spot.
And they tend to plug up with your shavings, so it is a common thing.
Odd, but DeWalt came through for us on that one. We moved on to an 1.75 inch self-feed bit on low. This is getting a little bit big for not having a side handle, so we're taking the precautions and holding on to this drill a little bit more. We didn't have a lot of heating up of any of these drills at this point. What we are noticing are on the 2.0 amp hour batteries, we are going through a significant amount of battery and having to put new batteries on, whereas the Hitachi is still going. One of the downfalls to the Hitachi though is it only has two bars. So you either figure out where you are. You're
either good or you're not.
And there's nothing on the battery to show you how much it is. So we just kept going on that 3.0 amp hour battery. On low, this Hitachi just ran right through it. No issue.
Same as anything we tested on the Hitachi, it performed well.
Right.
There was no complaints.
The Dewalt then, put it on. The Dewalt probably felt like it had the most power out of all the drills in low range.
Surprisingly, when you go back to that 7/8, why would it do this? But it does. And the Milwaukee is probably the least powerful in that aspect, but it does have the lowest RPM.
I think it's a feeling of the least power because it was slower. It really doesn't bog down, but it still chews through
it had no
everything.
problem going through it. It was just slower than the rest.
So when you really look at this and put it together, as far as how things worked and performed here, if you didn't test that 7/8 inch spade bore, right? If you didn't have that in the mix, you'd say all these drills are on almost the same level. When you put that one in there, that's probably one of the more common bits that you would see used in this size of a drill compared to what we were using them for. So when you put that in here, you have to back this Dewalt down because it seemed to be unhappy.
Now, I don't know if some of that with the spade bit has to do with the run out on the chuck, that excessive wobble could have something to do with why that one binds up.
It's very, very possible.
But
Either way, that's another reason why you have to back this guy back and say these two, the Hitachi and the Milwaukee, had probably some of the most comparable power, with the Hitachi probably being just slightly faster
Yes.
as far as the speeds go. Either way, all these drills did quite well in here. But if you're looking at the Hitachi line, they do have a lifetime warranty on the tool, and they have a 2-year warranty on the battery, a 1-year warranty on the charger. Seems like to me they would warranty the charger just as long as the tool. I mean, come on.
yeah, it's just a charger.
Either way, I think that this tool is a nice, very comfortable grip. We did a little test again with Jeff to see which one, if he could figure it out. It has a little bit smaller of a grip at the bottom, which gives you a good feel. It gives you a good hold on it.
It's a very comfortable feel.
The 22 position chuck, we don't use the clutch settings much anymore. It is a mechanical clutch, so you'll hear that if you use it. Other than that, this is a great small drill. So if you were to see this out there, the 3.0 amp hour battery really gives it that little extra edge. It's lightweight, and I think we kind of agree it's probably one of the more comfortable out of all three that are sitting in front of us.
I agree. And as far as power goes, I think it's unmatched. They're all going to produce the same amount of power.
I wish they had a fuel gauge on the battery.
That's the drawback.
Build quality here, when you look at them and you pull out the battery, the Hitachi is very tight. In fact, it's somewhat hard to pull out at the bottom. And when you put it in, it's tight, it's solid. When you do that to the Dewalt, it's pretty loose.
The Milwaukee's even worse.
So it's odd when you look at these as far as build quality. But there's one thing that you can say out of this whole thing. Hitachi is kicking it, and they're going to continue to step up and up and up here. So it's cool. It's something that is an affordable drill if you're looking for it with some good power. So we appreciate your time watching this video. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Have a good day.